to my channel. My name is Usne Hope, and on this channel we go by Usne Hope. So you can either call me Hope or Usne, whatever comes to you. But I would love to thank you for tuning in, and thank you to the almost 200 subscribers, guys. Let's push a bit to get to 200 subscribers, and while I am aiming for much more than that, so go to my Instagram. It is at Hope underscore, like all my social media platforms are at Hope underscore to enter the competition. I have advertised what I'll be going to, what the winner is going to be getting, but there's also a surprise that I have not announced. So just get your friends to tell your friends to get your friends to subscribe, to get their friends to subscribe, so you know how it goes. The main thing, I think I posted on my Instagram, hence I say go to my Instagram and search for the competition. It's right there, and the more you engage, subscribe on YouTube, and the more you engage on YouTube, increases your chances of winning the competition. So if you come across this, what up? So I'm here to talk about the Thabo Bester story. I know it's been going on for weeks, and it is actually a triggering story for my case. As we know, my rapist is, he's out and living his best life, and for everything he was also assaulting these women and killed his girlfriend, considering the fact that I was almost killed by Usatane, or rather this man. And him losing, and him winning all the cases, I do suspect, I'm not gonna lie, I've been advised not to say anything. However, I'm allowed to speak my feelings. I do hold back, and I did say, there's a lot of things that I won't be sharing on YouTube or TikTok going forward. However, I do suspect some foul play. If you work for the law system will favor you, and there's always the brown envelope. Whatever happened in that case, which is exactly, I'm not sure what happened in my cases. However, what happened in the Thabo Bester story, that he was given a life of luxury inside prison. Is this not going to be happen while I still grieve, while I still live in a traumatic situation, while I'm still traumatized and even mourning? Is, should the day come, if it ever comes, whereby the perpetrator is outside, well, is where he belongs, would he also be given a life of luxury, where he can continue doing what he does, where he can continue getting his paycheck, and even start businesses for him, and probably Pick and Pay, or his next girlfriend, to live life softly when when he gets out? I don't know, but it has been a triggering story. It has been very heavy on me. It's been weighing very, very heavily on me, extremely heavy on me. That, well, even the private prisons, because we will think our government is corrupt. However, South Africa as a whole is idrama nje. We're living a movie, a film. So it got me scared. It gets me scared. I'm relating. I'm feeling for the victims of Thabo Bester. I'm feeling for the girlfriend's family that died, that was killed by him and was convicted. This person has over 30 charges, just as the same person in my case, who has over 5, 6, 7 charges. and keeps being let out on bail, or nothing has been done. Um, Only for him, to continue what he's done. I fear for the ladies that were assaulted by Thabo Bester. What will happen when he comes out? Oh, well, what is the grand plan for them? Is it to further harass them? Is it to, go back to them and, blame them, as has been in my situation, blame them for being, losing life outside and being imprisoned? And the lens that these people, usually they are psychopaths and narcissists, and narcissist hates losing, and narcissists always want to be, on top of things. And the fact that he was convicted by, the justice system, now will it not be that these girls have to now pay for what they've done? I don't know, but I fear and I'm scared. I know that I am certainly paying for, not dropping the charges. I am certainly paying for not agreeing for a let me case, what's that in English? For remove charge, I mean, like, cancel the charge, or withdraw charges, because all I asked in that instance was that he does tell the truth, and that he apologizes for what he's done, but his pride would never allow him to do that. And of course, we all know what happened at the end of the day. Even though it does not please a lot of people, I stand by my truth, and I will not be silenced, miss. I will not be told by you or anyone else what to do. I will definitely be taking instructions, as difficult as sometimes they are. I will be taking instructions from my attorney, but from someone else who is not of any help, but who went on to destroy my life. I won't, I'm sorry, I'm not going to take anything from you. Feel how you feel. Open your own YouTube channel. Speak on your TikTok how much of a bad person, and collaborate with Pick and Pay, to reveal how much of a bad person I am. And you may show sometimes, yes, screenshots of me being good and saying that you want the people to really know who I am. So that is absolutely fine. And the subtext, the story has been weighing on me here so heavily that there are times whereby I stayed in bed. Yes, I am not 100% health wise. However, this being on the news, this being on social media, this being everywhere, you open your eyes and it is Thabo Bester and Dr. Nandipa. And Dr. Nandipa, how I loved her. How does a woman does this to a man, for a man rather? This woman has 2 daughters. Are you not afraid? A little bit of fear, nyana, ukuthi, that what this man is capable of could happen to you, or either of your daughters, or both your daughters, or you trust him so mad. And the fact that even their stories do not collaborate. Thabo Bester is a school leaver. Meanwhile, they claim that himself and Nandipa, Dr. Nandipa, met in high school. To me, that doesn't even make sense. As a person going through GBV, as a person that was molested, arshed, as the person that was, assaulted almost to death. And I would always say that this guy almost killed me. And those are the words that came from his mouth, that if I killed you, where was I going to leave your body? And this further explains to me that had he had a way or an alternative, to hide my body, this guy would have um, killed me. The incidences that keep occurring each time I'm home are not accidental, are not coincidental either. We all know what's happening, and I just have to live in fear. I just have to live um, with prayer that one day I will regain my justice. One day my health, will be restored. One day I will get a fair judgment in court, I believe. And even after that, with the fact that Thabo Bester spent a couple of years in prison, and yet, he was operating as a businessman. Like I said before, I don't know, should one day, the law serve its cause to this man, my perpetrator, to Satani, what will really happen? Will justice be done? Will justice be served? Only God knows. Will he reach new heights? Will he come out being a better person? Will he collaborate with his people outside and even miss? If you go back to my other story times, I have already said Uguti who said that. This is really a tough time for GBV, and GBV and our victims or survivors, to see how capable or how the incapacity of our country, whether it be in a general public prison or it is a private prison, it just doesn't matter. Everybody, there's a brown envelope for everyone, and absolutely it hurts. I have tried, I have cried so many times because I'm being triggered, and I felt, let's talk about this, guys. What is your feeling about this, Thabo Bester? I know I'm coming with it late, and that's because I have said in the beginning of the video that all I wanted to was to was to heal and come back here once I am healed, once I'm able to talk about it without the emotions that this usually I'm sorry I'm sorry, the emotions that this usually invokes in me. So go down to the comments section, and remember, there's a competition, guys. I am running a competition to increase my subscribers, to increase my basically just to increase my social media presence, because you need to follow me on TikTok, you need to follow me on Instagram, maybe Twitter will give would add you an advantage, but definitely YouTube and engagement on YouTube will definitely give you extra points towards the competition. So I'm hoping to see new growth, and I am absolutely grateful to the 188 and soon to be 200 subscribers that we currently have. And that's all I wanted to say. I wanted to speak about the Thabo Bester situation from a point of view of somebody going through a domestic violence, somebody that has been violated physically, emotionally, sexually, and mentally, somebody who has, who is even currently having going through a disability, even though yes, it's temporary, and I pray to God it remains temporal, and I recover soon. I At the end of the day, when justice is served, should it ever be served in that matter, um, what happens in this corrupt system of ours, or this corrupt South Africa that we live in. And for now, I would like to say, bye. Have an absolutely lovely day, depending on when you're watching this video. When you're watching this video, I appreciate your views. And see you on my next upload.